Hello friends, today we are going to discuss why I am so bullish in public sector banks. So we will going to analyze all the key reasons why these stocks are available at much discounted rate and what are the value buying opportunity in these public sector banks. So in this video, we are not only going to analyze one or two public sector bank, but we will be analyzing 5 different public sector bank, which has a huge potential to grow in future. This video might get little bit longer, but I will assure you, you will learn something new in this video, how to analyze or identify these value picks of a stock, which has a great potential. And this kind of method is something which Mr. Warren Buffett were doing in his initial trading years. So let's analyze all the 5 different public sector banks and understand the reason why it is available at discounted price and what is the available potential in those public sector banks. So let's get started. Let me share my screen. So recently I have done a detailed research on the public sector bank performances, and I have uploaded a detailed article on my website. You can check also. I will share the link and you can read this full article and you will get a wonderful insights about how this public sector bank has improved its performance over the past 3-4 years. And what are the key reasons why the stock prices has fallen like 30 to 80% in last 7-8 years. So that is how you can analyze all the parameters of its non-performance and the reasons for the fall and why it has how it has improved its performance over the year and what is the potential available in these public sector banks. So this is the report you can see on my screen. So let me take you through the key fundamentals which I have mentioned in my report. So if you see under Nifty PSU Bank, there are total 13 banks. The name are mentioned here. And now this is the more interesting facts about the market capitalization. So if you see the cumulative market capitalization of all public sector bank stands at 6.8 lakh crore as on 24 December. So this article I have posted on 24 December. So all the data you will get as on 24 December, which is like 3 weeks back only. So not much older data. Now, out of this 6.8 lakh crore, SBI accounts for almost 60% of the cumulative market cap. And now see the HDFC Bank market capitalization, which stands at 7.9 lakh crore. So cumulative of all the public sector bank, the market capitalization is less than one single private bank, which is HDFC. So you can see there is a huge gap between the potential available in these public sector bank to grow in future. And why this market capitalization is low? Because in recent past, like in 2014 and 15, when the cleaning of the books of these public sector banks started under the Modi government, all the NPA get increased for like 1-2 years, and that is why the stock prices has fallen from its all-time high level in 2014, and it has corrected by almost 50 to 80% in recent past. And that is why the market capitalization is also corrected from all-time high level to this level. So this is the main reason for their fall, which is the NPA, increase in NPA in this public sector bank. Now, why I am bullish on public sector bank and in the banking sector? Because this is very basic. Means if you see the per capita income of India, which stands around $2,100, whereas the US figure stands at $65,000. So there is a huge gap and there is a huge potential where I see that we will be growing like 30x in next 15-20 years. So this is one of the major reasons. Now let's come back below. So this is just the, you can read it out. This is just the different sources of income about how business model of banking works. So main sources of revenue comes from the interest on loans which they lend to the consumers. So this is the main source of revenue. Other sources of revenue also, in case of banks, are like interest on investment. They do some investments also in like mutual funds and all these instruments. And they also earn some fees income on the services which they provide. From forex operation also they earn some revenue, and from the commission of the third party product. You can read it in the report. You can easily get it. Now let's see the performance of PSB since year 2014 and currently at as on 24th December 2021. So if you see, I have put all the public sector bank here, all the 13 banks, and you can see the share price was like PNB. In case of PNB, it is 195, Canara Bank 428, Union Bank 218, Bank of Baroda 175. And if you see the share price currently, it has fallen like 81% in case of PNB. Canara Bank, it is 54% fall. Union Bank, it is fall of 80%. So see, every public sector bank since 2014, it has corrected by much higher rate. And the main reason was the NPA only, which started with the cleaning of books of these public sector banks. And because of this correction only, you can see these public sector banks are available at much discounted rate. Now let's compare it with the private sector bank. So during these seven or 8 years, how the private sector bank has performed. So the same data I have collected for 4 different private sector bank, which is HDFC, ICICI Bank, and Kotak Bank, and Axis Bank. So you can see there is a percentage change of 251 in case of HDFC Bank. In case of ICICI, it is 173. In case of Kotak Bank, it is 294. And in case of Axis Bank, it is 75%. So all the private banks had made killing during this 7-8 years. So that is why there is a huge gap between the private sector bank performance and the public sector bank performance. And I already mentioned you the main reason that the NPA was the main reason for the fall of the public sector bank. Now, if NPA was the reason, now let's understand whether it has improved over the year or not. So I have taken the data for March 2017 and recent data of September 2021. So if you can see, in case of SBI, it has reduced from 5.19% to 1.52%. In case of PNB, it has reduced from 8% to 5.40%. In case of Canara Bank, it has reduced from 6.3 to 3.2%. In case of Union Bank, it has reduced from 6.7 to 4.6. Bank of Baroda from 4.7 to 2.8. Central Bank from 10.2 to 4.1. And Indian Bank from 4.4 to 3.6. So every bank has shown the improvement in terms is the NPA improvement over the years. So that is why I'm bullish on these public sector bank, because over the year it has not only given the improvement in the NPA reduction, but also we will see how it has performed as far as the quarterly results and the profit and loss statement is concerned. Now, let me take you through the financial analysis of the public sector bank. So now, as on 24th December 2021, I have listed, you can see in the highlights. So these are the 5 banks we are going to analyze, and we are going to see how much potential is available. So these banks are Bank of Baroda, PNB, Canara Bank, Union Bank, and Indian Bank. So now you can see with respect to HDFC, which is trading currently at 23 stock P, the other public sector banks, which I just mentioned, they are trading close to 10 or even below 10 stock P. Now, market capitalization in case of Bank of Baroda stands at 41,000 crore. And you can see the lending capacity, which tells you that how much capacity this bank is having in case of lending to the consumer and increasing the revenue over a period of time. In case of HDFC, which stands at 17 lakh crore, Bank of Baroda is not much lower compared to HDFC Bank, but there is a huge gap when compared to the market capitalization, because Bank of Baroda is just having the market capitalization of 40,000 crore, which and HDFC is having close to 8 lakh crore. So there is a huge gap. Now let's see the trailing 12 months of profit. So all the public sector bank which I have listed here, they have posted the net profit of highest ever net profit during this trailing 12 months period. Now let's see the case of PNB Bank. So current market price is just 37 rupees, and book value, you can see the book value of each of this public sector bank, which is like in PNB, which is 84. So currently these banks are trading at much below of their book value itself. So those who don't know about the book value is just suppose you have purchased some land like 10 years back and you have paid 100 rupees for the land purchase. So in your accounting book, you will put 100 rupees in front of land purchase, and over the period of time, you are not going to appreciate those amount in your bookkeeping. Okay, although the land prices are going to increase over the period, but it is not reflecting in the book value. So now in case of banks, they have like multiple branches in pan India. So definitely the book value, it seems to be much higher than what it is mentioned here, and currently the current price is much lower than the book value. So their immediate target will be like the book value itself, that we will going to see in the technical analysis. So now let's come back to Canara Bank. So this current market price is 194 and book value stands at 344, again much higher book value compared to current market price, and currently it is trading just at the stock P of 7.83, and again the lending capacity is very huge, 11.2 lakh crore, and it has posted the net profit in trailing 12 months. In case of Union Bank, current market price is 43 rupees and book value is again double the size of double the price level of current market price, and stock is trading at just 6.38 stock P, and again the lending capacity is much higher and it has potential to grow multifold in coming years, and it is also posted the net profit of 3,643. The last bank which I am going to tell you, this is Indian Bank. So current market price is 138 and book value is 317, again huge gap when compared to book value. Now stock is just trading at 3.69 stock P, which is ultra cheap when it comes to when you compare it with the HDFC Bank, whose stock P is 23. So there is a direct gap of 7x when compared to private bank. Now the lending capacity of Indian Bank stands at 6 lakh crore and it has posted the net trailing 12-month net profit of 3,978. So you can see there is a huge gap between the current market price and the book value, and even the lending capacity of these banks are huge, which is not much lower than the private sector bank of this, but there is a huge gap in the market capitalization. Now coming back to quarterly result of these bank and profit and loss statement. So these are the quarterly result data. So in under quarterly result, I have taken the revenue of December 2018 and recent revenue which the banks had posted in September 2021. Same is the case with net profit I have taken. So last 12 quarters result I have taken to calculate the CAGR. So in case of Bank of Baroda, you can see the revenue during December 2018 was 13,000 crore and revenue was 17,000 crore. So it has increased with the CAGR of 8.57 crore. Same is in case of net profit, which was 661 crore. Currently it is 2,160 crore and it has posted highest ever net profit in September 2021 with a CAGR increase of 48.5%. Now second bank, PNB Bank. So revenue was 13,000 crore and currently the revenue stands at 18,335 with a CAGR increase of 11.42 in last 12 quarters. Net profit 438 in December 2018. Currently the net profit stands at 1,104 crore with a CAGR improvement of 36.09%. Now the third bank, Canara Bank, the revenue was 12,500 crore. Currently it is 17,300 crore, which is highest ever net profit again, with a CAGR improvement of CAGR gain of 11.48. Net profit of Canara Bank previously was 385 in December 2018. Currently it is 1314 crore, with a CAGR improvement of 50.56%. So you can see there is a huge improvement as far as the revenue and the net profit is concerned, even if you compare with the private sector bank of HDFC, where the revenue has increased by just 6.91% and the net profit has increased by 15.52%. So again, so now this data, what it will show us that the bank are performing well during the last 3-4 years. It has reduced their NPA also, and it has improved its financials also. Last, the Indian Bank, the revenue was 4824 crore in December 2018. Currently, it is 9476 crore in September 2021 with a CAGR gain of 25%. And net profit was 172. Currently, it is 1126 crore with a CAGR gain of 87%. So this is all about the financial as far as the quarterly result is concerned. Now let's see the profit and loss statement, which I have taken from last 4 years, because we have analyzed the NPA also for last 4 years. So in case of Bank of Baroda, it has shown the CAGR gain of 10% in terms of revenue and almost 16% in terms of net profit. In case of PNB, the revenue, the CAGR gain is 9.95% and net profit CAGR gain is 25.67%. Canara Bank, the CAGR gain is 10.54% in terms of revenue, and for net profit, it stands at 27% CAGR for last 4 years. Union Bank, the revenue has shown the CAGR improvement of 16% and net profit CAGR gain of 51%. And in case of Indian Bank, again, the in terms of revenue, the CAGR gain is 18.84%, and in terms of net profit, it has shown the 26.17%. So you can see the cleaning of book has already started. The financials has already improving from last 3-4 years. The public sector banks are posting consistently net profit over the years. The performance will be further improved in terms of NPA and the financial. So definitely the market capitalization is going to increase when the current market price of these public sector bank will touch its book value. Now let's coming back to our technical analysis. Let me take you through the technical analysis. So we have already seen that how the private sector bank has performed from 2014 to December 2021. Let me show you, like HDFC Bank, suppose if we take the data. So from June 2014, you can see it has increased by 252%. Now let's see the ICICI Bank. Again, we will quickly see how the private sector bank has performed and where the public sector banks are standing right now. So let's see the from June to December 24th, ICICI Bank has given the percentage return of 173%. Now in case of Kotak Bank, let me take you through this. So in case of Kotak Bank, if you see from June 2014, it has given the 295% gain during these 7 years. Now last is Axis Bank. So in case of Axis Bank also, although compared to other 3 private banks, it has not shown much improvement. That is why there is an opportunity in Axis Bank also, which I have posted recently, one video. I will share the link also. You can check that video also, the opportunity in Axis Bank. So current means it during the 7 years, it has given the percentage gain of 77%. So you can see all the 4 banks have performed well during this 7 years, but let's analyze the public sector bank, how they perform. So you can see from 2014 level, and it has corrected more than 50 to 80%. And that is why we have seen the reduction in the market capitalization of these banks. Bank of Baroda, the book value is 159 and currently it is trading close to 93 rupees. So as I posted this article 3 weeks back, so there you can see the current market price gap. So we will analyze from as on date price, which is 93.60. So book value stands at 159. So you can see there is a direct potential available, which is 70%. And also in case of Bank of Baroda, it has so reverse head and shoulder chart pattern is forming in case of Bank of Baroda, and soon it will give the breakout through its neckline. And even if you take the technical target in case of Bank of Baroda, so let me just show you how much technical target is available in that. So not much higher than the book value, but from the current price level, the potential is 72%. So up to book value, the potential is 70, and up to the technical target, it is 72. Now let's come to second bank, which is PNB Bank. So in case of PNB Bank, the book value is 84, and currently it is trading at rupees 40. Now let's see from 40 and up to book value how much potential is available. So 100% potential is available in case of PNB Bank. Now let's go to Canara Bank. So Canara Bank, in case of Canara Bank, the book value is 344 and currently it is trading at 277 rupees. So from current market price up to its book value, the direct potential gain available is 50%. And again, in case of Canara Bank also, this has given the beautiful reverse head and shoulder pattern. And let me just draw it for you. So this is the left shoulder, this is the head, and this is the right shoulder. And soon it will give, see, in recent past also it has given the rally, and soon it will break out the neckline and it will achieve its target. Now let me draw the how much technical target is available in case of Canara Bank. So yes, so this is the technical target. So from current price level, the technical target available is close to 70%. So as far as book value is concerned, the target is 50, and as far as technical chart pattern is concerned, the target is 60. So now let's go to Union Bank and see how much. So book value is 94 in case of Union Bank, and from current price level, if you see, the potential target is, again, in case of Union Bank also, it is 100%. And like other banks, it has also given the cup with handle pattern, which is recently forming. So handle is under the making, and it will soon touch the neckline and it will give the breakout. And now let me just draw the potential target on basis of this technical chart pattern. And for potential, this technical chart pattern, the potential gain available is 70%. So on basis of technical chart pattern, the target is 76%, and on basis of book value, the target is 103. The last bank, which is Indian Bank, let me just show you. So the book value is 318, and currently it is trading at 146. So from current market price to its book value, the potential gain available is 112. Again, it has given the same cup with handle pattern recently. So in all the banks, some of the chart pattern is forming, and it will give, so we have two multiple potential gain available, one with on the basis of chart pattern and the second on the basis of book value. Why I am saying up to book value it will achieve its target, because I am seeing the improvement in the financial of these banks, and also there is a reduction of NPA in all the public sector banks. On basis of technical target, the potential available is 70%, and on basis of book value in Indian Bank, it is 112%. So let me just recap as far as the potential target is concerned. So in case of Bank of Baroda, on basis of technical chart pattern, our target is 162 rupees with 72% potential gain, and on basis of book value, our target is 159 with the potential gain of 70. Now second bank, PNB Bank, on basis of book value, our target is 84 rupees with the potential gain of 108%. The third bank, Canara Bank, on basis of book value, the target is 344 rupees with a potential gain of 50%, and on basis of technical chart pattern, our price target price is 385 with the potential gain of almost 70%. Now in case of Union Bank, on basis of technical chart pattern, our price is 80 with a potential gain of 76, and on basis of book value, the price is our target price is 94 with a potential gain of 103. And the last bank, Indian Bank, on basis of technical chart pattern, our target is 252 and on with a potential gain of 70%, and on basis of book value, our target is 318 with the potential gain of 102. So that is why these are the key reason why I am bullish on these public sector bank. I am the buyer in all these 5 banks. But when I say I am a buyer in all these 5 banks, this is not a buying recommendation for you. I am just trying to teach you. This is an educational video, and I am trying to teach you how to do the detailed analysis of different stocks and how to value pick your stock and how to build your strategy with by doing the fundamental financials and the technical analysis of the stocks. So this is one of the method, as I mentioned, Mr. Warren Buffett was also following in his initial trading days. He used to pick the ultra cheap stocks, and he purchased at the much lower price when it is available, and tends to sell it up to its potential price level. So in our case, the potential price level is the book value and this and maybe the technical target. So in this kind of a strategy, we are not going to wait until its all-time high prices, but we can sell it at the book value of this stock because the current market price is available at much lower than its book value. So this is one of the method of doing the value picking of stocks and get the huge gain out of this value picking. So I hope you have liked this video, and I will see you in next video. Thank you.